I'm going to talk about the defamation that Representative Peter Maya can give me, Kelly. I claim Representative Peter Maya as my boyfriend, but he did not respond anything back in public. We all know that all American women call me hoe. They believe that I'm hoe because my personality as my idea to see lower races. A, I cannot work for all lower races. B, I cannot take the customer service position because I do not want to give the customer service to all lower races. C, I cannot talk to the coworker as a friend by using unnecessary words as a friendly coworker or coworker friend for them. 2. I got a call from the George Kimmel, store writer of the Champagne Maya, as talking to him. I needed to give 2-year distance from him. Because of that, I needed to take the name Ho no matter I deny it. From American point of view, I'm a Ho for them. Even African at the Champagne Maya and Awana Maya see me as a Ho. I will take myself that if Americans see me as a Ho, it is good for them, that they escape from me. Am I right? But they did not see how Africans misuse the law and try to get an American impression. I will be very happy that if Americans see me a whole and that Americans see African as a good woman, that American will give the relationship, friendship or spouse relationship. Am I right? I will feel happily that they fell for African trap. I'm really happy. Shouldn't I happy or should I need to happy? What should I need to do? Tell me. What did they do? Am I insulting African? Because what kind of trick did they use? They are presenting to all the American in public that I'm doing discrimination to them, right? Because of that 3 factor. I cannot work for all lower races. I cannot take the customer service position. Because I do not want to give the customer service to all lower races. I cannot talk to the coworker as a friend by using unnecessary word. As a friendly coworker or coworker friend. They show this 3 feature to American and then they complain that I discriminated to them. So this is how they twisted the discrimination lawsuit and they show public that they want a friendship. I discriminated to them. They didn't say they want friendship. I mistreated them. So Americans see me as a whole. And then what did they do? At the American grocery store at the Champagne Maya, all the Africans are laughing at me at the back. Even I went into the store, they just like talk at my back. They just are like, oh, George Kimmel, store writer of the Champagne Maya. He even didn't want me. So he didn't protect me. Right? We all know that like all the girlfriend and boyfriend, if you let someone, you are definitely protect for him, right? So I didn't get the protection from the George Kimmel. But I got a court order from him. Technically, I should know that at the time. Why am I so stupid? Because I'm Chinese. I thought like I need to behave like my mother. My mother is a very clever and very polite. So she just forgave her husband again and again when he cheated on her. So I thought like I'm also the same. I thought like George Kimmel, oh, he's not ready yet. He need more time. Because he has a first wife. Or maybe he got the store writer position. So he might be like feel shameful, like he didn't want to announce that like we are in a relationship. Okay, maybe like we just started like getting to know each other. So I give him time. And then like I got fired. So right now, what kind of lesson I got? Oh, I shouldn't think that way. Am I right? When you are dating with someone, especially a white guy, if he cannot show public that like we are in a relationship, then don't assume. Just take it like he feels shy, he feels shame, right? He cannot show public that you are his girlfriend. It means that without discrimination, he feels shy. He look down on you. Maybe like without discrimination, it means that you are lower class than him. class discrimination, right? So, I mean, like, in America, they were called class discrimination. I didn't see it that way. I see that it's pretty normal. Rich people, they don't want to go out with the poor people. But you are lucky, you got his love, right? Some of the area, we have the exception, right? Even like class discrimination, exist, right? About class, they don't want to hang out with the lower class. So we call that one class discrimination. But in my point of view, I don't see that it is called class discrimination. It is pretty normal, right? Class discrimination shouldn't use that way, right? Class discrimination can use only when upper class didn't give you the same chances to get a job and promotion. You cannot use class discrimination for like, oh, upper classes are there making a group and I'm poor. I cannot enter into their group. It's pretty normal, except that like you are poor. You cannot enter into the rich classes, right? The other point of view, oh, we are all employed. We are all employed. They will let you work as a group. Then you need to certify. If they don't let you work as a group for a job, or they are doing for work as a group, or they are making friends as a group, you need to differentiate this too. So don't use the public law on that one. It means like if you cannot use that at the work area, you want to use the public law to get a friendship. Shame on you. See the differences? Then don't fight with me for that one. So I differentiate class discrimination. Don't visit the law and to get a friendship. Accept that like you are poor. That group is a rich people group. You will not never ever get into the rich group. That's pretty normal. But we can tell rich group, okay, you guys are making group in public. So poor people, they might feel inferiority. So if you want to make a group, make the group at outside or at your house, at your apartment, without letting other people know. Even you are making a group at your apartment, your neighborhood. For example, I live at the 305 East Clark. Apartment 2. 305 East Clark, apartment 2, Champaign, Illinois. So my left apartment is empty. And then the second one is the white guy. And then my right side is a white guy. But the top, the second level, all are African. All the people from my friend, from the friend of my apartment, the ground, the first level, 2 are white guy, 1 is African. And the second floor, second level, all African and Indian. 3 room is African and 2 rooms Indian. So 20 apartment in 2 buildings. How many African and Indian percentages? The second floor, 305, 5 room. The second floor, 303. The second floor, 5 room. All 10 rooms are African and Indian. Okay, only like my 305, the second floor only have 3 rooms occupied. 2 rooms are African and 1 room is Middle East or South Asian. Okay, only 3. So how about 305 for apartment 1 to 5? I don't know their apartment number. Apartment 1 is African, 2 is white, but he already moved out after like he saw me like I'm his neighborhood. He already moved out. We all know that like when you saw like Asian pretty woman, the guy will always move out. This is pretty normal for me. This is how I got. Whenever I move, when they saw me for more than 3 months, they move out. They give me the 3 months. After I move out or they move out, they will move out. They give me only 3 months chances and then they move out. That's pretty normal. Wherever I live, even I live at the Champaign, 305 or 4, or if I go to the Chicago, or if I live at the near the Des Plaines, Illinois, or Skokie, or the one Des Plaines, Illinois, Where else? Only Tasmania, Illinois I live, and also like for Idaho, everywhere I live, my neighborhood become white guy. They only stay for only 3 months and they move out. This is all I got discrimination, but it's pretty normal, right? If you don't like that kind of woman, you will move out because like you are afraid that like you need to give the chances to that woman. Am I right? So it's pretty normal. It's the same like I request for the transfer. If I work with an African or Indian for a long time, 3 months, and then they wanted to start it like hanging out and like they wanted to start it like romantic way, they want to do it using the manager power, you can request for transfer. And then cannot work for all lower racist problems started. Am I right? It's pretty normal. So like you see the differences between class discrimination, right? Don't twist the class discrimination away. So like even like I'm facing like all the white guys like that problem. Even like Josh Gilman from Story of the Champagne Maya. Because of me, when I announce from here, right here, he might lose that job, right? Because I claim for defamation. But he need to take it like the correct way, right? We need to ask for the chances, right? Because like he just want to prove his white community that like I'm a whole. So he just pretended like he left me, and then he just gave me the stalking code or like he just gave me the lesson. So I want to give him message from here that like even you are white, you need to make the right things. There are a lot of women really bad try to get a friendship or relationship from white guy, not even white guy, even Chinese from me. So don't use this way. Pretend to be my boyfriend, and then like just give me the stalking code order. You can use this way and then win over me. Where you can watch this way on African and full world people, and also Indian and Middle East. It won't work out. We already see that one. They are more tricky and clever than me, right? What are they? They are prostitute a whole, right? Stripper a whole. Can you use this way? So the way they use is only work on Chinese people, right? Then like don't try it, Josh. People will see that one. You can try for only 1 or 2 times only. So in your whole life, that kind of code order for all the Chinese girl you will give, right? How many Chinese girl will be like fool around and like got a code order like me? I will also like distribute it like that kind of what he did to the Chinese community too. Don't get fooled around by that guy. Am I right? From both sides. So like it might work on me the first time. If I live in a Chinese community, spread that rumor or spread that case. He cannot fool me around or fool another Chinese around like this. So this is only like what? One time, right? Did he really think like kind of like he can give the stalking code order to all the Chinese women? Because Chinese are stupid. What kind of mistake I did? I gave him chances that I gave him understanding. Don't never ever make the mistake like me. What kind of idiot am I? Give him chances that I kind of like, oh, he will feel shame. Because he feels shame and to show in public that like we are in relationship. That kind of guy feels shame and then you say like where he's left, you say believe that like, you will get him one day and go and see him. Fall for his like left. No, I won't make mistake again. But I did again with the Peter Maya right now. Representative Peter Maya again. Right now, until today. I mean like sometimes Chinese women are really retarded. Josh came and walk out. Then another way, Representative Peter Maya. He's fooling around with me again. And then if you are not faithful to him, oh, Chinese culture, women are very faithful. Don't misuse the Chinese culture. Don't use the left. Don't use the innocent woman, very clever woman, very polite and very Chinese culture woman. Chinese culture woman, don't wait for the guy like you don't even know him and then he didn't even know him and then like he might know you. But like you show him that like you are insecure, you are inferiority and you are very poor and you really love him and you wait for him. The same time I talk about like Indian and Myanmar or African guy. They are very innocent and they saw me like discrimination minded. Right? They show me like, oh, I'm looking at like the other guy like I'm at the library. I'm looking at the other guy like just like walk in front of my private study room. So right nowadays like all the Indian and Middle East, they don't feel shy and they are like kind of like, oh, we reach to the America and then, like we are eating like good food, American food, and then like our body become like Americanized. This is called change gene or stealing the gene. Not even more way beyond the cosmetic surgery. They are saying that, oh, we are eating American food, so our genes change. If your genes change, don't you see that it is called abnormal gene? Do you really see that your gene is really good? Your genes change to the American gene or Chinese gene? Oh, you will be happy, right? So how about me? I came to the United States and my began look like the lower class of the African. Or maybe like ordinary class of the African. Why should I need to see myself? Because I live in the United States. How many percentage of African on the floor? On the grocery store or every store? 70% are all Indian and African. African are 50 or 60%. So because of the way you need to see them like every day and your body become like the same like them. Do you have choices? The God give it to you. Sometimes like we cannot blame God, but I can blame God right now. God didn't give the revenge for us. Because like Middle East, Indian, African, they are from petroleum country. They are dealing with all the petroleum stuff as a professional. Their bodies are dirty and very black. Their skin. I'm not doing skin discrimination. I'm showing like the reality, the truth. Their skin and showing you. But they came here. They got the good food, the good housing, the good job, nice paycheck, nice manager position. And they got a Chinese American body. And then like we need to work for them and we got their body, their skin color. Is that fair for us? Those are all like we cannot control anything for about that one. God give us. So I'm complaining to God from here. When the God here, the God need to fix that for us. Am I right? I should complain. Even the God from public. I need to complain to the God in public. Otherwise, like God, what are you doing? You don't have bright. You don't have eye. Don't you see like how much we need to suffer right now? It's called like humiliation. I mean like humanitarian, not humiliation. We need to give the humanitarian. They are very poor. Their skin are dark. So we need to give them like really nice life. And then how about our poor people? So now you admit that you are poor. No. What's the point in I'm millionaire? What is my life right now? Almost homeless. Is that possible? Because of that one, I need to claim that like Representative Maya is my boyfriend. Why is he afraid? He's afraid of losing his money. The same like me. What's the point in time? I'm millionaire. I'm almost homeless because I have discrimination minded. This is called military operation. This is called for country. The government can even arrest me, right? The government make fair for us. Make fair for poor people. Poor people of the American and Chinese. Don't give them like friendship or don't give them like humanitarian. Don't you see humanitarian? Don't you see it is pretty normal because they have dark skin color. They are the lowest race. We are the highest race. This is the truth. We are the highest race, American and Chinese. They are the lowest race, Middle East, Indian, and African. They are all the same ancestor. Am I right? How about for war? They are all as a prostitute professional. Even like not professional. They are personality. Want to get an American guy and Chinese guy as a free. This is for war nature. Right now, the for war nature got the fair war people. Fair war people are using discrimination law. Okay. I'm going to continue. I got a call all out from the George Kimmer, story writer of the Champagne Maya, as talking to him. I need to give him 2-year distance. So I already read that one, and then like I'm not going to repeat that one again. I will talk about that one like later. So like if Americans see African as a good woman, that American will give their friendship. So I need to be happy because like you see me as a whole and you see them as a good one. Then marry them, right? Why should I need to care? That's your life. You made the decision. That's your point of view. I don't care. All I care is I got fired because you didn't see the truth. What happening? You only care about like kind of like you are afraid to give me that relationship. You don't want to give me relationship. You just want to push me out, and then I lost my job, right? You want to escape from me, and then you keep me out. You push me out. I hope you don't need to give the relationship to them, to those African and all the lower races. If you don't need to give the friendship or spouse relationship, it's good for you. I will feel happily that they fall for the African tribe. If you don't need to give the relationship, it's good for you. If you need to give the relationship, I will feel happily that you fall for the African tribe. It's pretty simple, right? So if African will be the same like American, I escape from them, right? I will not get their ass out. Am I right? Because they see me what? A whole prostitute. So I also escape from them. Not only so if American call me a whore, I cannot get them as my boyfriend, girlfriend. So I need to be sad. Even I need to be sad. Are they good for me? No. I need to be happy that they fall for their trap. The same African. If they feel the same like American, like, oh, I'm a whore, I escape from them. I will not get their ass out. Even if they want to ask me out, do not waste your time and your strike, right? You are asking out a prostitute, right? A whore means like a prostitute. So don't even need to take your strike. So don't even need to take that strike. Where? Strike means like you already know the answer, right? What kind of woman am I? Am I really a whore? Right, maybe I'm really a whore. So if you think I'm a whore, what will I do? If you think I'm a good one, what will I do? The same result, final result. If you don't know, I will tell you. You want to email me or should I need to tell you in here? I look down on you. Even you are billionaire or vice president sent on relative. Do not even try to ask me out. All right? That is the differences between a prostitute and the rich people. The rich people, even prostitute, they will say like, oh, don't even take that strike. But they might accept you, right? They will say like, don't even take your strike. But if you are billionaire or vice president, Kamala Harris sent on relative. When they ask me out or Chinese out or another like poor American out, they might accept you. But we already know that like they are not a whole. They are rich or they are grandiose. They are proud themselves of their races. Race discrimination. Am I right? We already know that like because of what they are doing, they are race discriminator, racist, racialist, racism. So why are you calling them as a whole? So it means like you think like you want to tell public that like oh that woman ain't faking, try to get a strike. Then don't take all those chances. President, vice president send billion and many. Don't take that money, right? Right? Representative Peter Maya, I claim, can I get him? No, I might get a lawsuit. So I need to stop. Oh, she just pretend to stop. No, that kind of guy. We already see who he is. But I still have feeling for him. I'm still waiting for him to come out. Am I right? So is that called faithful? No, I can't faithful to him. It's pretty normal. I can't wait for you. He said like, oh, my American point of view, my American people will say like, if you are faithful to me, even like from one side, from your side, if you faithful to me, we always see you like very faithful. Some of guy will fall for you, and some of the guy will give you a reward. This is like kind of like not only him. This is like from American community. They all said all those stuff. What kind of woman giving that kind of stuff? For war people, especially Thailand and Myanmar, and all the Fifth War, India, Middle East, Africa, they are doing that kind of stuff. American call that kind of stuff. But why? So they are doing that stuff, and why American fall for that kind of trick? Why American guy like that kind of woman? Don't they have brain? Don't they have like escape from that kind of woman? Why? Is that like government pay for them because they are poor? Those American. So I need to check for the reason. Otherwise I cannot have them out. So I check the reason. It's because of like they are poor. Even American, they are poor. It's because of government force, give them money, or threatening them like, oh, your family, your sibling, your son, your daughter. Even like American, I can't believe it will happen to the American. Am I right? So it is like they are selfish, like because of their paycheck, right? What kind of guy in America? All the American guy, 55 to 65 are non-discrimination. So why do all those 55 or 65 guys did not fall for all the immigrant, Indian and African? Altogether only 25%. Indian and African are asking for the marriage or spouse relationship or friendship. So escape from all those like try to twist the discrimination law, race discrimination, class discrimination to get a friendship and spouse relationship. Try to escape from yourself. If you are care about law, you need to obey the law. Just explain everyone very clearly the differences and try to escape from let them twist the law and misusing the law on you. Even the law is it, the reality it didn't work out that way. You need to explain in public that they are not supposed to use the law like this way. Twisted the law and get a friendship. Technically, they will fight with you that, oh, the law is like, you guys are behaving like very grandiose and very high class or above class or classy. So like you don't even see the like all lower race the same level. Because of that one, we are adjusting the level. No, just tell them. If they can twist the law and to get a friendship like this way, you can tell them like, for professional point of view, we can work together. Unnecessary talk, don't talk. It is like in the right way to discriminate it to them, but they cannot get friendship level. We are not stupid and they are not stupid, right? So both sides are not stupid, then fix all those problems. You want to use a discrimination law, right? On the spot. You want to use the discrimination law to get a friendship. I say it. Then stop it. Discrimination law. Want to get my friendship? All I can give you, professional talk. Don't talk the unnecessary talk. What? Get along with each other? Talk to each other. Is that because of my paycheck? Because of your inferiority? Should I need to support him, your emotional support? No. Then who am I? Am I not your boyfriend or girlfriend or your husband? Even I'm your husband, I can give you the divorce right away. Why do you want to nag me? Because you are poor, I cannot give you divorce. Even I can take the bad name and then, like the same like Kelly. Kelly take a whole name. And Kelly did a discrimination. I can also do the same. Discrimination. I can give you divorce right away. Oh, you are jack. You want to get a rich guy, rich woman. It doesn't matter a guy or a woman. But don't misuse the law like Forward and Fairward did. See the differences? People are not stupid, okay? Okay, I'm going to talk about, if you want to email me or sure I need to tell you in here, I look down on you, even you are billionaire or vice president, son or relative. Do not even try to ask me out. Look at your own races, that your race is the lowest race in the whole world. If I am so rude, Middle East, Indian and African country are petroleum country and work petroleum for their professional. Their body are very dark, and you told me not to discriminate because of your race or your skin color. You need to accept before you ask out. If you want to brainwash and change everyone to give the same chances like socialist country, you are very good at that area. We as an American and Chinese are not stupid enough to let you change to socialist country. Discrimination law and equally treated means not to treat lower races badly. Give some humanitarian if needed, not to give you friendship or spouse relationship. Please make sure the differences between discrimination law and allow you to be American and Chinese friend or spouse. If you can differentiate these two, you will not misuse discrimination law. You are misusing discrimination law to force American and Chinese. Discrimination law include class and race discrimination. All type of discrimination included, okay? And to force American and Chinese to be your friend because you got discriminated by your race and your skin color. We all know that if you do not use the discrimination law and force us to give you friendship and spouse relationship, you will never ever to get the same chances like us. Please accept that your race is the lowest, not due to your skin color. Even your skin color become like nowadays. If I will see someone like just cross in front of my library, right now people are doing stealing the gene and like cosmetic changes right now. So all the Middle East look like American. Some of the Middle East look like Chinese. It's the same like Korean. Korean stole their Chinese gene, right? All the Korean faces become their Chinese faces. Right now, all those people, I don't know is the government staff or not. They disappear. I really hope like they will not come out anymore because they are taking the Chinese faces. If they come out and they got the American guy as their husband, will Korean take the like this their people or is Chinese people? Okay, this is like it will become like Chinese quota, right? So we are talking about quota. The government pay for it. Government allow you like to take the American guy. Do we need an allowance? Do we need like kind of like someone say like, oh, I allow you to get my boy. Or government allow you to get the white guy. Otherwise, like they were humiliated. They might humiliate like they did to the Kelly. Oh, calling a hoe. Don't care. I mean, I care. But the whole community want to call you a hoe. If you can't take that hoe, you need to get a relationship to the African or Indian. We all know that like at the floor, how many percentage are Indian and African? 75%. You need to give them friendship. You need to talk to them like a low-class American. If you don't talk to them low-class American way, you are a hoe. Then take the bad name. Can you behave like the low-class? No. So all the American, all the Indian and African, they will behave like the upper class. Can you talk to them like the upper class of the American? Yes or no? They won't behave like the low-class American way. They said like, oh, they promised you that like they will behave like the upper class American way. It's a lot better than lower class American. But upper class American, the talk will less, the behavior will be a little bit professional. But you still need to talk to them a lot. Right? For example, 30 minutes to talk like the low class of the American way. Or 30 minutes to talk like the upper class American way. 30 minutes low class way is, it look like 3 hours. So 30 minutes upper class American way. How many minutes they got? 20 minutes, at least they got that 20 minutes. So can you give the kind of 20 minutes with them? Do you think like kind of like they will talk like the professional way? Or they will talk like the acquaintance of like casual talking way? What did they want? You already have the experience with them, right? How much extent can you give? You already know like how much they want. Don't lie. Everyone knows how much they want. Then don't blame me. You can call me a hoe. Are we all clear for that one? Then stop calling me a hoe. We already know that what is happening. I'm not so stupid. I'm not idiot. But I fall for Representative Peter Maya trick. You also need to accept that you want the highest and second highest race, which is American and Chinese. They also have their own needs that they want to escape from their lowest third world and second lowest fourth world. If you think it is not fair and square, you can continue fight with us, American and Chinese. I challenge with you without giving you understanding and humanitarian. But you will see it that normal. But I see it, we need to give you bitterness and understanding in other words, humanitarian. Are we all clear for that one? That if we are going to clear for that whole stuff, I'm going to continue about, like I will let you concept to view the fine, or like I got a lawsuit, discrimination lawsuit and defamation lawsuit. This is my name, Kelly Lin Wan. I'm Chinese. No, Wayne. I am Chinese. W-A-N-G, Wan. Wayne is for African word. Wan is Chinese surname. Chinese family name. Chinese, we have only family name. We don't have last name. This is my address. You can check my neighborhood for public law, how they try to get a friendship. Don't try it. If you see like, if you happen like this way in your neighborhood, then report to the police station. But police cannot give the harassment because they are poor. They are the lowest race. We have discrimination law. This is the way they are twisting the law to use. This is everyone is facing that one. Not only at the work area. So this is the way they twisted the law. Consent to view the 8 cases from the circuit court, appellate court, and federal court. I give you the consent to view the 8 cases from the circuit court, appellate court, and federal court. George Kimman for non-stalking court order, case number IRCD 2021 CV 02124 for defamation of the appellate number 420-0596. I have 2 cases. Technically, it's only 1 case. I find at the federal court. This is for at the appellate court. For circuit court case number 20OP. This is 2020. This is OP 514. Case number 1 versus Kidman. INCD 2021 CV 02146. This is a circuit court that like George Kidman used and give me the non-stalking court order. You can view that one. Oh, these 2 are not the same. This is like for circuit court number is like the one he gave me. This is the one I find at the lawsuit. 02146 and 02124. I find 2 cases. The one is for Champagne Maya. they put me into the Champagne Maya cases. They didn't see that one as a separate cases. And then I also tell them like this is not separate cases. Because of him, I kept out from the Champagne Maya. And also case number for when what this is two cases I explain in here. Just two cases become like these cases for defamation. So I first did the defamation at the appellate court. They said like, oh, it is not, they cannot delete my defamation. I said like, why didn't I get a deletion? Because like he just want to humiliate with me, right? I mean like if you want to humiliate with me like this way, you can only try only once, right? Or maybe like it will work out on another woman, another Chinese stupid idiot retarded woman. But that kind of woman, how many women you will get? If I spread that rumor, if I spread that kind of condition in the Chinese community, no one will do it with you. Am I right? Only like the newbie from the South Asia or from the China or Hong Kong or Taiwan, they will make them such kind of mistake, the one I did. For normal, who will fall for that kind of, you are just trying to fool around with me for your own people, to protect your own people. It is not the right way. And case number for Wen versus Maya, EDAN for a lot of people means like EDAN. It's the same as like English 102, 101 for citation. We need to use like ETAN. There are a lot of people. So like I claim for at least like 11 employees. So 2021 CV 02117 INCD. So it means like it is not circuit court anymore. It is called federal court. Case number Wen versus Menard ETAN. It is like at least like 8 or 9 employees. I find 2021 CV 02118 INCD. Case number Wen versus Ruler King ETAN. It means like a lot of people, at least like 10 or 11. 2021 CV 02116. So I wrote like this to there, sent to there, Representative Peter Maya and like the other people. The other people means like Representative Gordon, White House, President Joe Biden, and also like so many area I sent. So how many document I sent? The content. The first time I sent how many? 7, 8, 9. The first time on December 31st, 2021. This is their time for the US and all embassy. It means like the day is like for US, this is US time. For embassy, I wait until like for embassy is this is 31st, and then I need to wait like for evening until like evening I send to the US. For example, for the embassy is maybe like it is December 30th American time in the evening, and then December 31st in the morning I send to the US. Okay, so which area I send? Representative Peter Maya and all embassy and president in the world. 77 pages. Okay, I will show you very slowly. Cover letter, 7 pages of the cover letter to the whole world about discrimination pay to the Representative Peter Maya at the US. 22 pages of the discrimination pay to Representative Peter Maya at US. What's the difference is? This is for cover letter. This is for 77 pages. So the cover letter to the whole world about medical knowledge to White House of the US. Cover letter and medical knowledge. Because like if you do not like mention like which area, they don't sort by themselves. They just are like, oh, you just like you don't mention the name. So like technically it is not necessary. This is how circuit go. Like they want to like over the 300 days and I cannot find for their lawsuit. Discrimination lawsuit I face at the Maya. 12 pages of medical knowledge to White House. See that one? 7 pages, 12 pages. And the whole wall about the desert stuff. Flat. Coastal area, urban area, and divide the sea underneath the sea. 7 pages cover letter, 9 pages for that one. See that one? And 7 pages cover letter. Do the whole wall about the border and falling people. 5 pages. Cover letter, 5 pages. So altogether, 77 pages. This is the first time on December 31st. And the second time, content. Which day? January 3rd. First step, 2 pages of restaurant, 1 page of Asia supermarket, 4 pages of how to solve the discrimination in the store and in public. Total 6 pages. 6 pages of the Bidah Maya, discrimination for above feature. Total 7 pages to the wall. France, Russia, US embassy around the world, China embassy around the world. 1 pages of the president, so 7 pages, right? So I will mention like for 7 pages. To the 6 pages to the 7 pages. So 6 pages for Bidah Maya. They are the same. To the 8 pages. 1, 2, 3 pages, 4 pages, 8 pages. So to the 8 pages in here. A, B, and C. So 1 pages of the president France, 1 pages of the president Vladimir Putin Russia, 1 pages of the US embassy in Hong Kong and Macau, 1 pages of the US embassy in Singapore, 1 pages of the US embassy in Burma, 1 pages of the embassy of the People Republic of China in Singapore, 1 pages of the embassy of the People Republic of China in Myanmar. So those are all second time on January 3rd. Altogether, 71 pages. See that one? Okay, how about the third time? The third time is on the Bidah Maya, his birthday. Because I already mentioned like we are in relationship, right? But like I cannot prove the real conversation or real dating because he just used the like for town hall, the one like he posted on the Facebook like this way. He just used that one. He just talk. Some of the stuff he talk, some of the stuff are changing. Not permanently they are changing. Some of the day they change, some of the day they didn't change. Censorship, he even mentioned about the censorship. See the one, but he will not admit that like we are in relationship. This is the way he talked to me. That's all I got from him. So I cannot faithful to him. Even like, oh, you are supposed to faithful to him. You even like follow your Chinese culture. Even you are in relationship. For example, American guy, they are like date with you like 2 times a day. They will come to your house and sleep with you and they will walk out. Like that for 1 year. And then 1 year for living together with you, 1 year. They still didn't have the real relationship, strong relationship, right? Even living together, they didn't have a strong relationship. Then for living together, then you need to wait, you need to faithful to him. But for only twice a week, he came to your house and sleep with you, and then he walked away for 1 year without living together. Then you don't need to faithful to him. It doesn't matter 1 year or 2 years. You don't need to faithful to him. Even like old Chinese women, they are like very precious to their husband and they don't want to break their marriage or relationship or they just want to get a whole name because like you have one boyfriend and you want to sleep with another guy, right? Chinese don't do that way usually. But right now, American guy, 2 nights, once a week, only come to your place and sleep with you. What am I? A whole prostitute. Take that name. Then break up with him. That's it. Because like America didn't allow me to get a 2 boyfriend, right? This is how American old woman mistreated Chinese. I announced from here, this is how I got mistreated. If I didn't say mistreated, you need to keep the Chinese culture, Chinese environment. This is American guy way. Why can't I change American guy to be a real relationship? Faithful to the lower race. I mean, like, not faithful to the lower race. You need to change personality. You need to have a strong relationship with your girlfriend. But if you look down on that girlfriend because of she is lower racist, then break up with her. Don't torture her like that way. Am I right? I'm not teaching him to faithful to the lower race, the way like Indian and African and Middle East went. This is God. I'm really fair and square. Am I right? Because we need to see their side, American side. If I'm American, no. If I'm in his place as a Chinese, I cannot accept. I cannot give the relationship to the lower races. Am I right? Then don't torture the lower race guy. Even I'm woman, I shouldn't supposed to torture the lower race guy. Even I decide, oh, we are a guy, we have no big deal. No, because I cannot even get fuck or I cannot even sleep with you because of my name. You need to precious your name. Don't care about the other side. Your personality, right? You need to keep your personality really good. Then you can talk to, you can challenge with another party, with any area, any places, any situation. If you are right, you will win. All right? So this is how I sent for the second time, I think. For the third time, is one page of the top page of the content, right? The third time. So the content is like, well, first time, second time, I already combined and I wrote in one. One page of the concept to view the 8 cases from the circuit court, appellate court, and federal court. And 3 pages of the education to the lower races about discrimination. 6 pages of try to cheat the upper races using discrimination and equally treated and Jean. 2 pages of the second night Jenny reminder to the representative Peter Maya. 3 pages of editing of the global warming because I made a mistake. Because I'm just kind of so crazy about all the water we are going to use together. Because in some area, especially like African, Indian, like Middle East, and also like South Asia, they are using the sea. They are swimming in the sea. Technically, we don't even drink the sea water. Fortunately, we don't even need to drink the sea water. So how about the river or so I was really crazy, and then I'm really afraid at the time we need to drink the water from the sea, and then I made a mistake, and then we are going to divide the sea or something like that. So I made a mistake, and then so I editing all those stuff in here. And 2 pages of the cybersecurity, how they try to hack and how do they try to cheat your money, especially at the grocery store area or all the American, even fashion, grocery store, pharmacy, and also for Dollar General, Walmart. At the third time, on January 7, 2022, sent to the representative Peter Maya on January 7. All embassy around the world on January 10. Is 70 pages. So altogether, 115 pages. So the last time is January 10. So I sent only 3 times. Representative Peter Maya is 7, I didn't send, and I wait until 10, and I shift all together. So 1 pages of content, 15 pages of discrimination-based solution of the discrimination, 4 pages of the humanitarian, 10 pages of American and Chinese food, 2 pages of the vaccine, 2 pages of the touchless services, 3 pages of the job position. So I sent on January 10, 2022, sent to the representative Peter Maya on January 10, and all embassy in the world on January 10, 27 pages. So altogether, how many pages I sent? 152 pages for the 3 times. So, and when I sent, I claim that we are in relationship. I only get a relationship like this way. He is not alone. He is not alone.
We're still seeing, pretty.
Okay. There are a lot of conversation right here.
And we're still seeing,
we are still seeing that kind of word. I hear the kind of word he said even unofficially we are dating. He changed some of the stuff just only one sentence he changed. So Representative Peter Maya might not notice my claim. I will show how I claim that we are in a relationship, and he supported me for doing politics. So the content I show you, the first time on December 31st, 2021, 77 pages I sent, and then which area I claim, 22 pages of discrimination pay. When I said I did not mention our relationship at the time, because we started knowing each other on November 8th. Am I right? And we reached to talk on December 2022 up 2021. Second time on January 3rd, 2022. 6 pages of the Peter Meyer, discrimination for upper race feature. I give credit to him for my discrimination pay. We all know that my idea are from all American man idea, but I cannot point out the real man in the human life. But you all will know that it is military operation. Am I right? If you don't take it military operation, then you might not get the same level. Right now, even like military maybe supported me, or government supported me, or maybe like US embassy. I cannot show that proof, but I can feel it. You will see it. And peaceful protests around me, I see every day. You might not know it. Okay. Okay, the third time is this one. And January 10th is his birthday, and his grandmother passed away. Someone said like it is because of me. But I insulted him after the third time on the February 22nd. Because I got information that he will do the false claim. But until now, he did not mention for false claim like George Kimmer. So right out the Champagne Maya gave me the court order. He did not see my claim. I sent this a lot of pages to White House, representing Maya and representing Cotto and all embassy. You already see the one, right? 3rd, 7, and 10. All embassy 3rd, 10, and 7. I give them chances to hold and false claim and give me the court order. I will continue later.